Hello and welcome to my latest video on Jurassic World Alive. And today it's something a little bit different. It's kind of an opinion video, or my thoughts on something that I'm currently feel very strongly about, and that's the new Apex Scorpion Alacranix. I'm not sure whether I got that spelled correctly. So this is the new kind of Scorpion King. But I have to say, it's no Scorpion King, Queen, or even Prince. Having unlocked it at level 26, boosted it for new brochures, it made absolutely no impact whatsoever on my team, other than being a bit of a whipping boy for the opposition. We've seen level 26 Compsoraptor and the new Scorpion Phlox Zungoscorpius coming in at 24, 25 and 26 boosted, and actually making an impact on PvP battles. Unfortunately, Alacranix, not the case. So let's talk about why it's so poor. Firstly, health points. Its health points are far too low. I mean, being more specific, they are the lowest health points for any Apex. In Peritosuchus, it's the next lowest fierce Apex with 4,650 health points, and that's obviously with an armor of 25%. Alacranix 4,050. So even with its 40% armor, which mostly is pretty much ineffective in this current meta with all the fellow fierce creatures, I just feel it's just far too low. And despite Alacranix having a one hit kill ability in its decimating Telson move, you just simply don't survive long enough to be able to use it. It has a 2-turn delay on it. You're dead within two turns. Let's not get away with it. You're dead. Okay, you don't get to use it. Secondly, Alacranix has been given 5 abilities in total. No Apex creature has had that few number of abilities since Hast Maximus in 2.8. We're currently in 2.19. The last 2 Apex creatures before Alacranix were Tyrannokiri and Inodnemis, and they both had 7. So Alacranix is a long way short of the number of abilities. So you lack diversity and variety and options in your gameplay. Okay, so those are the key issues for me. So what would I do about them? Okay, first of all, I talked about health points being too low. I would actually increase them to probably about 4,500. This would allow it, I think, to last a bit longer in battles and get to use its decimating move. In terms of abilities, I would add a counterattack move, much the same as the Scorpion Phlox Zungoscorpius. Its shattering antidote counterattack, and would also include the cleansing effect that move has. So a counterattack ability with a cleansing element, I think, would go a long way to make Alacranix a lot more serious in terms of a meta creature. I mean, at the moment, it's no way is it anywhere near meta. I would also add a damage over time element to either an existing ability or a new ability. I mean, let's be fair, it's a scorpion. Scorpions have venomous stings in their tail. So it makes perfect sense that we should have a damage over time element in one of its abilities. Again, Zungoscorpius, which is having a really good effect in the meta right now, has 2 abilities that have a damage over time element included in them. So for me, it just makes perfect sense that Alacranix should have the same. So I think with the damage over time element, this will actually make the strike on escape ability probably a little bit too much, because you've obviously got damage over time taking effect, and then the creature, the opponent, wants to escape from the damage over time because it's bleeding, and then it gets hit on its way out. So I think that could be a little bit too much for Alacranix. I'm trying to have a balanced view here after all. So I think an on escape move is still viable, but I would have something like critical obstruction, where you get an increase in critical hit chance. I was really excited to get the new Apex Scorpion, and massively disappointed when I actually used it. And those who've seen my video showing the first kind of my first look at Alacranix will see how poor it performed, or poorly it performed, on Nublar Shores. So I think, I hope Ludger's watching this and listening. I think it should have changes done to it. As I said, increase its health points, increase its abilities from 5 to 7. Let's have a counter attack. Let's have damage over time, and let's have a little bit of a tweak on the on escape move, so that we don't get a strike. We just have a increase in critical hit chance. Okay, putting all that together, what I've just run through, and using the very useful JWA toolbox, link to that in the comments below. Here's what my new Alacranix profile looks like. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you agree, disagree, or maybe kind of agree but would kind of tweak some things. What would you do in terms of changing Alacranix, which to make it more viable? Because quite frankly, right now it seems a complete waste of time. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye for now.